There is another high-profile court case to tell you about tonight, this one involving a politician. Dean Del Mastro was a Tory MP. He was once a trusted aide to Prime Minister Stephen Harper. Today, he was found guilty of election fraud. The judge said at times during his testimony she believed Del Mastro was avoiding the truth. As Vashi Kapelos reports, he can't avoid what's going to happen next.
Goes without saying, I'm disappointed.
Disappointed but defiant. Even after being convicted of 3 counts of violating the Election Act, MP Dean Del Mastro insists he did nothing wrong.
And I maintain ardently that I did not, I have in no way broken any of the laws governing elections.
But the convictions stem from polling work done for Del Mastro's campaign. The bill was $21,000. Del Mastro paid it with a personal check, telling Elections Canada the campaign paid only $1,575. He was found guilty of doctoring invoices to conceal the true amount, which would have put his campaign well over the spending limit. The judge took issue with Del Mastro's credibility.
I know what the truth is, so I mean that's her opinion. My opinion is quite different.
In Ottawa, the ruling came down as MPs were heading into question period.
I have no comment.
Del Mastro isn't just any MP. He was once parliamentary secretary to the Prime Minister, but resigned from the Conservative caucus after being charged last year.
For a tough-on-crime Prime Minister, boy oh boy, he surrounds himself with people that sure seem to like to break the law.
In a statement, a spokesperson for the Prime Minister says, in part, we accept the court's decision. Mr. Del Mastro has not been a member of the Conservative caucus for some time. So now the question is, what happens next? Del Mastro insists he'll continue to occupy his seat in the House of Commons, but he faces the possibility of being sentenced to jail time. Under the criminal code, Del Mastro would lose his seat if convicted of an indictable offense and sentenced to 2 or more years behind bars. But there's another option.
It's always open to the House to expel a member, largely for any reason it seems it considers appropriate.
Government House Leader Peter Van Loan says the issue will be referred to a committee to decide next steps. Del Mastro, whose wife is expecting and due tomorrow, says his focus will be on next steps too.
We'll come up with a plan going forward.
No word yet on whether that will include an appeal. Vashi Kapelos, Global News, Ottawa.